There's been a lot of talk since the last mass shooting in an American school. So what I'd like to ask is, what is your priority? Is it going to be talking about guns, ideology, or the safety of your children first? Now you might want to ask, why is a Canadian getting involved? I have 6 grandchildren going to school in America. Andrew Pollock spoke to Donald Trump at one of his listening sessions. One of his children was murdered. And he asked, why is it that after 9/11, everything changed at the airport? Everyone was treated as a potential terrorist. Nothing was more important than preventing another plane from blowing up or going into a building. And he wanted to know, how many times must children be murdered in schools before something is done? There's a lot to talk about in America and a lot that I don't understand. You talk about guns and which kind of a gun and a bump stock and how many bullets go. You talk about mental illness. I'm a mental health advocate. Mental health care is terrible in Canada and the United States. But ultimately, I think what matters most is, what can you do right now to protect your children while you have this very serious discussion about guns in America and mental health care? I read a book by a man named Adolf Guggenbuhl Craig many years ago. And he asked about policy, and he said, if you're going to make policy, you have to make policy on what is and not on what you wish life really were. You cannot make policy based on la land. Right now in America, your children are under attack in schools. And I can understand how parents might fear having a policeman at the school. Well, take a look at the Jewish communities across America and around the world. The Jewish people realized that their children were targets, and every Jewish institution has armed guards, barricades, cameras, anything that can be done to protect the Jewish people. Hopefully we'll find a reason why do people kill Jews, but until then, let's protect what we have. And I'd like to suggest to you, mothers and fathers in America, while you are trying to figure out how to stop these people, protect your children first. You have crossing guards protecting your children crossing the roads because you realize cars were killing children. You have people, for whatever reason, targeting your children. Today it's a gun, tomorrow it could be a bomb. But make your schools safe, and then by all means sit down and discuss gun culture. These are your choices. Are you going to talk about guns? Are you going to discuss ideology? Or are you going to protect your children first?